Hi guys, it's me. I know I've been gone for a little while, but you know, when you do this kind of stuff, and it was even weird to me, when you do readings and stuff like that, sometimes you need time off because, well, the things you hear, sometimes you think like, oh my God, my life is crap. But then you hear other stories of people that have gone through a lot, and it kind of gets to you. um yeah, I've been, not only things have been happening in my life, but also, stories that I hear. And I remember watching some YouTube videos, and sometimes like the tarot readers will say like, oh, I need time off. um but I never understood why. And now that I do this, I kind of understand it now. Yeah, you need sometimes, time off. It's not that you're being lazy, it's not that you don't want to do things. It's just like sometimes it just happens, like where you don't, like I said, things that you hear, and things that you see happening, sometimes it gets to you. So yeah, that's the reason why I have make a video. But yeah, so another thing I wanted to say is like, right now we have Mercury retrograde going full blown. And I know a lot of people, we also have an eclipse, right? The blood moon eclipse, I believe it's called. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it's called. And I know that a lot of people are like, oh no, that is crap, oh, the astrology thing and blah blah blah, whatever. But I'm pretty sure that you have felt something that you feel like it's not going right in your life, as in right now. And that has a lot to do with, like I said, what's going on with the planets. You probably have felt like you're out of balance. This is very common during this time with planet, especially Mercury being in retrograde. And on top of that is the eclipse. It's like, okay, for people that don't know about this stuff, I don't know a lot, but what I know and what I have experienced, it's like, let's say that you get a bruise from Mercury retrograde, right? You get this big bruise, right? And it hurts, but if you don't touch it, it's fine, right? Like it'll go away. You just feel the pain. But with the eclipse, it's like the eclipse is pressing in those wounds and that bruise that you feel, and it hurts even more. So that's kind of how it is, right? So if you have been like, right now it's a period when Mercury is in retrograde, it's a period of introspection. I always have a hard time saying that word. But like I said, it's a time where you have to be doing it's time to reflect. And no, not this card. Well, yeah, a lot of times we're going to be feeling like this, right? Like this. We're going to be feeling sorry for ourselves, regretting things, things that happened to us, feeling like we don't have any control of our thoughts, like feeling like we don't have, feeling like we don't have any other way to do things, right? But this is in our head, right? Because of things that has happened to us. This person didn't tie up herself here, right? Somebody did it for her. So this is a whole bunch of stuff, problems, whatever we're going through. A lot of times of feeling like either we're having a hard time with our finances, or we are just feeling this way, right? Because of other people, like, like this is the card of like your ex-boyfriend not calling you anymore. And now you feel like you are left out in the cold. He blocked you or she blocked you, stuff like that. And, sometimes when we're in this stage, like feeling bad for herself, sorry for herself. We forgot, like, you know, at least we have company, right? This person, these people over here, at least they are with each other, right? You have other people around you, but this person is not even acknowledging this because it's so much immersed in her own pain that, you know, the card says, like, you know, at least there is somebody there with you. You're not alone. But yeah, and like I said, the eclipse is gonna have it's gonna bring a lot of things. Another thing that the eclipse is gonna bring is like it's gonna remove the mask that other people wear, and you're gonna see them for who they are. And a lot of times you're not gonna like what you see. All right, because sometimes it could be even your own blood, your own family, and it's gonna hurt, right? It's gonna break your heart in a million pieces. I have gone through that myself. It's gonna break your heart in a million pieces, and it's gonna make you, it's gonna come out of nowhere. Sometimes it feels that way, like it's like, what just happened? Like, how this happened? Like, why me, right? The first thing that we say, like, why is this happening to me? Now I have to be guarded. Now I have to be like, I can't trust anyone. I'm tired. Now I have to feel like I'm carrying a lot of burdens. Like I have to defend myself, all this stuff. And it's not going to be pretty. There's going to be a lot of pain involved because to me, the eclipse is kind of like, and I don't know if some people will agree with this, but I see it as the death, and I see it as an awakening. And the reason why it feels like a death is because, like I said, it's very painful. It's very painful. Like I said, there's a lot of regions that you're gonna have to remove. People that you're gonna have to cut off from your life in order for you to leave all that behind and start brand new. And like I said, sometimes it's gonna be people that, you know, you care about, and it, like I said, the mask is gonna be removed. You're gonna see people for who they are, and it's gonna be painful. But like I said, you have to hang in there because, like I said, there is nothing you can do. There is a purpose to all this madness, and the purpose is for you, like I said, to be aware. And another thing is, like, every time, sometimes it's just fate, and every time that something goes wrong, oh my God, what is this? Every time that seriously, oh my God, that is my neighbor. Every time that, you know, something goes wrong in your life, it's actually something that is fated. It's something that needed to happen in order for you to grow. And yeah, a lot of times we're going to resist it. And why we want to resist it is because, like I said, like, you know, there are things that are going to break our heart that we didn't want to see before. And now that we know, we can never look at that person or look at whatever happened to you with the same eyes again. Now you're going to have to, you know, be more aware, more careful. And like I said, it brings a lot of nostalgia. It brings a lot of why did this happen? Like, how did this happen? I care about this person, and now I have to see this person in a different way, because, you know, it's like I said, you can never see the same person or the same situation the same way again. This is why I see it as a death to whatever you had, a death of however you used to see that person. Now that person is stranger, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna literally feel like a death to you, right? Now you're gonna have to be in mourning for whatever happened, and it's gonna feel terrible. But like I said, it has a purpose. I notice that a lot of people that are like, including myself, right? Like that are trying to bring awareness, that are trying to see the best in people, and try to make this world a better place. Well, a lot of times you have to go through things that happen in your life that, like I said, it's gonna kill you. It's gonna make you feel horrible. But the reason why is because a lot of times, like people that are here to try to balance the world, try to make it a better place, they have to literally feel the pain. I notice that a lot of empath, a lot of people that, want to make this world a better place, will have to go through a lot of pain. And there's a reason why. The reason it's because they have to feel that pain. They have to go through the experience in order for them to later say, you know what, I went through this. I know how you feel. I know what happens, and you're gonna be okay. I went through that myself. And because of that, I'm here to testify, to say, like, listen, yeah, it broke your heart, but it opened your eyes. Right now, you are a different person because of it. And I'm here to tell you that I went through that and I survived. I'm here. I'm telling my story, right? So this is the reason why a lot of people, like I said, like especially light workers, they have to go through the experience in order for them to feel it, in order for them to have a background, right? To say, like, listen, this happened to me. I know how to help you. I know what to do or what should you do, and you'll be okay. But like I said, Mercury retrograde, and yeah, it brings you awareness. A lot of things will come out that you, like I said, didn't want to see before. Sometimes we're like, no, I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to push it down or move it to the side and forget that it's even there or that it even happened. Well, Mercury retrograde will bring you back to you in order for the universe to see, like, did you learn your lesson? If you did, then congratulations, you graduated. Things are going to start moving forward now. And now we're going to be able to bring you something new, something different, because you took a different action this time. And the action was like before, when you were holding on to this idea, person, whatever that was, you were trying to hold it, but now that it came and you completely destroy it, now we're going to bring you something new. Now you're going to start healing. Now you're going to start doing things differently. And because of that, you're going to be rewarded with something better. An eclipse brings like the death to something. Where's the death card? Here. The death to something. But with every death, there's a new beginning, right? Everything that ended has a brand new beginning for you. And that is the whole purpose of the eclipse. That's the whole purpose of the Mercury retrograde. It's like I said, it brings the same thing back in order for you to analyze it, to have a different way of handling this, and in order for you to find balance in your life, right? And once you find this, like I said, things start moving for you. And yes, there's going to be happiness too. And there's going to be a death to literally who you were before, in order for you to become a better person. In order for you to graduate and, go to a different type of energy level. So, yeah, don't, like I said, it's going to be, I feel like this time has been the worst for me. Like I said, a lot of things came out in my life that I was like, how did this happen? How didn't I see it before? and you know, broke my heart in a million pieces. But you know, now I know how to handle things in a different way, and you know, who to help and who keep my distance from. But yeah, and you know, you get justice at the end. That's what I always say, like, you know, whenever someone does something to you, like whatever they did to you eventually is going to return to them, right? But whatever you do to those people that hurt you, that is going to be your karma. So there's nothing that you need to do, absolutely nothing. If someone stole from you, someone did this to you, someone broke your heart, someone, you know, those people eventually are going to have to be answered to that karma, right? In order for them to learn and become a better person, right? So there is no need for you to do anything. Sometimes people say like, oh, I'm gonna do this and that. No, there's absolutely nothing for you to do. Don't do anything. Like I said, learn and move on. That's all you can do. Learn and move on. Eventually, you know, whoever did you wrong, like I said, they're gonna have to answer to the spiritual world, to the you know, karma. And karma is, like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just like we have to taste our own medicine in order for us to say like, listen, what I did was terrible. You know, now that it's happening to me, I feel it. I know what it is, and I'll try to be a better person. Some people never learn, unfortunately. Some people do, some others, they're like, well, you know what, it's probably bad luck. Yeah, it is bad luck, but if you don't fix it, if you keep doing the same thing all over again, well, you're gonna have to keep answering again and again until you learn your lesson in order for you to become a better person. It's not a bad thing. Karma is not a bad thing. It's just it's a reaction to our actions. And if we acted in a bad behavior, in a bad way, well, like I said, it's going to go back to us. In order for us to feel it, to experience it, and in order for us to say like, listen, that hurt. I'm never doing that again. I don't want to hurt anybody. And like I said, that's how we step into a new energy in our lives. And things start being better for us. So, yeah. Okay, well, I hope this helped you some way, somehow. I'm going to try to do something like if you feel like, you know, your life is crap and stuff. There is a bath that you can do, but I'll post it in another video, hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully it helps you. I'm going to do my bath tonight because I really need it. So, okay, I hope that you are well, and like I said, just hang in there.